Okay, I see some people in the chat already. How we doing, folks? I am really pissed because my CPU is overheating. Well, it's not really overheating, but it's not being cooled properly, and I am not sure why. I'm not sure if you guys can like hear a noise in the background, but like my fans are really, really, really loud right now. Hello, Artus. Hello, Crazy Blue Ant-Man. Yo, can you guys hear me? Like, uh, does the audio sound okay? Because I'm using the new mic right now. Before I just used my phone. Can hear the fan. Yep. It's really bad. My CPU, it's supposed to be at like around 40, 50 degrees Celsius. It's sitting at 70 right now, and I have no idea why. I tried changing the thermal paste. It did nothing. So, hey, we're just gonna have to deal with it. Let me just get some music in the background, at least. I just hope my PC doesn't cook itself during the stream. Yep, I got it off of Pinterest. Cause I was working on what was it? On the Discord. Some people sent some images of like their AMCs that they asked me to redraw, and I was redrawing Gabe's OC. I think his name was Mariam, like his God of War, something like that. Small world. Alright, I'm about to turn on the music right now. Please tell me if it's too loud. Maybe I should turn it down a little bit more. Mayran, demigod of balance. Yeah. How's the music, bro? Is it too loud? Should I turn it down a bit or? Oh, it's quiet? Hold on. Still nothing? Your fan is so loud it drowns out the music. Oh my god, bro. The fan ain't that loud, yo. Hey, the fact that you can hear the fan at all is already worrying, bro. I turned up the music a little bit. You still can't hear anything? Alright, I just hope this is not copyrighted. I just literally just opened like a YouTube video with like streaming music. Yeah, that's good. Alright, so let me see if I can pull up the image of the character that I was working on. Mayram. And I'll pull up my the art that I was doing too. At first, I was working on this one. This is the one that I posted on the Discord that you guys were looking at. But I sort of decided that this pose was kind of boring. Like, even though it looks sick as hell, but I was looking for something a bit more dynamic. So then I restarted and started off with something like this. I remember that the character used some kind of hammer. I don't know what the hammer looks like, but this is sort of what I landed on right now. Hand coming towards us. His arm over here is oh wait, I gotta select a different color. His arm over here, bruh. His arm over here is gonna be like resting over the handle of the hammer. So yeah, pickled nom needle. Yo, but can you guys actually hear me? Or am I talking alone? If you can, please say something in chat. He's back. Alright, yeah. As I was saying, let me pull up the image of the character. You were frozen. Yeah, I saw. My internet kind of cut out for a bit. Hold on. I don't know why it's so big, but yeah. This was the character. This is the original image that Gabe posted on the Discord. This is the design that I went off of, and this is where we are currently. Do a tutorial on how to draw heads, because I swear anatomy seems easier than the head now. Really? For me, it was always the other way around, bro. Alright, so Gabe, I saw that you posted a different MC in the Discord. By the way, I'm making a video out of this. Do you want me to keep going with this character, or do you want me to stop and do your new character? If you want me to stop, though, I'm gonna have to, follow the order of the MCs or the OCs. So like if I stop with this one, I'm not gonna start with your original character immediately. Either one you want? Alright, I'm gonna be honest. I already started with this one, so I kind of want to finish it. Yo, what software is this? This is Medibank Paint Pro, bro. I'm fine with whatever. Alright. I'm gonna keep it going then. I'm gonna keep it going with this one. Whoops. Come on, man. Oh my god. There we go. I'm terrified of this hand, bro. I really don't want to draw this hand. Or this one for that matter, but hey. Wait. I should redraw the dude I made, that I posted in redraw. You know what? I'm gonna draw alongside you and post mine in the channels I draw. Alright, man. I thought that's what we're all doing. What's this fro? Does this guy make PFP for you? Or something? I don't know. I just joined chat, I know. I never draw hand for all my art. Bro, I used to hide all of my characters' hands before because I would be too like scared to draw them because you know hands are hard. But trust me, bro, if you can do it, it makes your artwork look so much better. But it's been like 3 months since I drew pretty much anything, so all of my anatomy knowledge is pretty much gone. That's the thing about it, man. When you learn anatomy, you kind of gotta keep drawing it over and over and over again, because it's not like you can learn it once and then you'll never forget it. You gotta keep practicing it over and over. I pretty much lost all of my anatomy knowledge. This, what I'm doing over here, like on the other arm, I have no idea what these muscles are. I'm gonna have to look up a reference for the forearm, because I do not remember how to draw this. It got quiet pretty quick, yeah. I guess that's because everyone's drawing though. Wait, if the thumb is gonna be somewhere around here, so that means this muscle coming in sort of around like this. And the bottom side of the forearm is not going to be as sharp, I think. But this looks weird, bro. I don't know why I'm not a fan of this. I mean, I know why. It's because I'm sort of just making up the anatomy. Yo, bro, we should have made time to draw for at least 10-15 minutes now and then while over in the US. Wait, was in the US? Yeah, it was in the US. And like sometimes I would draw, but here's the thing: like, I was working pretty much a full-time job from 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. every single day. Like even on weekdays, I didn't have a single day off, and I was working 13 hours every day. By the time I got home, I just wanted to sleep, eat and sleep. I didn't want to think about anything else. But I did find like some time to draw. I got a new sketchbook over in the States, so when I'm ready, I'm gonna show that to you guys. I've already posted like a couple of drawings from the sketchbook. Not on my art social media though, like on my personal account, like Instagram. Okay, so wait. Knuckles are gonna be over here. This hand is too small. Well, I don't know. Actually, it might have been big enough, but does the new mic sound better at all? Because actually, it's not like a mic; it's more like a headset. It's a headset with a mic attached, and I have no idea how it sounds. Before this, I used to record with my phone. Like I would just use my phone as the microphone. So if my phone is better, I'm probably just gonna go back to my phone. I'm surprised you still haven't given any one of them mods. Yeah, probably gonna stay that way for a while. Alright, I'm gonna leave that hand for now. Let me get the angle on the handle of the hammer. I should probably draw this on a separate layer though, and I'll make it like a different color, like purple. Gotta go, low battery. Alright, man. See you some other time, bro. Bro, why can't I draw straight lines, bro? What the hell? Okay, good enough. There's something I want to change over here. I thought about making the eyes more triangular, even though on the design, the eyes are like circular. But now I sort of regret that decision. I kind of think I should make it, I should stick to the original concept, which was, to just make it a circle. Whoops. Mr. Fake, how's it going, man? Eyes do seem a bit too small. Yeah. I don't know, maybe I'll stick with the triangle thing. I'll just make them bigger. But if I make them bigger, they might look weird. Cool, you're drawing OCs? Yep. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this, bro. I think I just gotta stick to the original design. Yeah, I'm drawing OCs, man. A few months ago, I promised people that I would draw their OCs in the video, and I never delivered on that video. So this is me trying to, you know, keep as much of that promise as possible. Looks dope. Thank you, man. I think I just gotta get rid of these eyebrows entirely. Or not eyebrows, but like eyebrow ridges. This looks beautiful. Appreciate it, appreciate it. I really like the brows though, cause like this this character, it gives me the vibe of someone who like you don't want to mess with, right? So I kind of want to make him look a little bit angrier. Not gonna lie, I don't mind waiting forever. Since you already did mine, yeah, I did it, but I did yours, but I didn't record it. Um, I did it one time that I went to the capital city of Bulgaria because I needed to get my visa approved, my visa to the U.S., and I had a couple hours to burn, and I had my sketchbook on me, so I just thought I would like practice, just drawing one of your OCs, and I ended up drawing yours, Night of Melody, but I didn't record it because I was in a public space. Yeah, he kind of looks like Hulk a bit. Yeah, he does. Eh, I don't know. Oh, by the way, Mr. Fake, if you're wondering on how like you can get your OC drawn, these people submitted their OCs in the Discord. So on the Discord, there's like a channel called Redraw. Just post whatever design you want me to redraw there, and I'll try my best to recreate it in my style. Alright, let me get that off the screen. So one more thing about this design, which I kind of need to get it on the screen so you guys can see it again. This guy's wearing like at first I thought they were like sweatpants or like you know those like baggy loose pants. But then I have a vague memory of Gabe posting in the like a description of the character, and he said that it was actually a robe. So let me get started on that robe because I really don't want to draw the legs. Legs are something else that I forgot entirely how to draw. Shorts? Yeah, I thought they were shorts or like really baggy pants or something, but apparently it's like it's sort of like a robe. And just draw it like with a blue color or something. I'll start off with like defining the waistline. I feel like if it's a robe, it needs some sort of like hinge over here near the middle, or like some sort of insignia or something. Okay, so one of his feet. Hey artist, it's nice to see a laid-back artist who isn't obsessive with perfection. I appreciate it, man. I sort of am obsessive with perfection, but with a live stream, I can't really afford to do that because I need to keep things moving. But yeah, I appreciate the comment, man, and I appreciate the support. Since one of his feet is, or one of his legs is in front, it's gonna be pulling on the fabric, so most of the fabric is gonna be like sort of flowing. I think this is what we would call like a hang point or a pinch point, basically the point where there is most tension. So I don't really know where that would be. There's a link to your Discord. Yeah, if you go on my channel and check the community tab, I did post a link to my Discord, and I made sure it wouldn't expire. But I'll post another one here on the live stream, and I'll pin it. Alright, here's the Discord link, and I will pin it to the top of the chat. No problem, you took all my anxiety from drawing, now I can draw for fun. Well, thank you, bro. I'm glad I was able to help you in that way. You know, it's still kind of crazy to me, because that video on my channel that has like 450,000 views, I did that video on a whim. That was probably one of my most low effort videos ever, and it's crazy to me how like a lot of people are still commenting to this day about like how that video helped them out so much. It's crazy, man. I'm not sure about how to go. Or I'm not sure how to go about drawing these robes. I might have to look up some references on Pinterest. Wait, have I been calling it a robe? I meant to say like a skirt. Oh my god. I've been saying robe all this time. I'm a dumbass, bro. I meant to say skirt. Okay, I would imagine that the robe is, or the skirt is something like this. This is obviously not what I'm going for, but you guys get the idea. Yeah, I really needed to hear that, because if I was still in my old way, I would have gone no way in my art. Hey bro, like I said, to me it's still crazy. Works 299. Hi, how's it going? Never seen you before in the streams. I'm assuming you're new here. Oh, you are new here. Alright, well, welcome, bro. I'm not gonna lie, it gets pretty boring around here. I think everyone's new here, it seems. Yeah, we got a lot of new people here today. Plus, I've also been like gone for a while, so the channel has been growing, even though I'm not uploading. So we're getting a lot of new people subscribing to the channel too. They probably didn't even know that I used to do live streams. I forget how fast I draw compared to most people until I'm drawing with another artist. Yeah, slow down, man. Ain't no shame in drawing slow, bro. I really don't know how to draw the skirt, bro. I'm really struggling. No, seriously, I only drew realistic art, and that was really bad for my mental health because I didn't draw for fun at all. And man, most important thing is that you just gotta make sure you're having fun, bro. Because if you're not having fun, there is no way you're gonna draw art for a long time, or you're gonna make art for a long time. I feel like picking a different drawing, but it seems I should probably give up on something I started, huh? Oh, I should probably not give up on something I started. Yeah. Finish what you started, bro. Just like me, bro. I wish I could work on my manga, but I promised you guys that I'd make this video, so I gotta get this video out. Let me look for another reference, because I'm getting nowhere like this. I think this one might be better. Pretty sure this is AI generated, but hey. If it'll help me as a reference, I will gladly use it. Okay, so this skirt has a lot of rough or sharp edges. It's not like very round, so I feel like I need to redo this part. Okay, I'm going about this all wrong. Yeah, I'm going about this all wrong. I gotta simplify it. I gotta simplify it into shapes first. That's what I always say. I cannot follow my own advice. Okay, there's gonna be part of the skirt that's gonna get lifted by the knee here. I chose it and wanted to do it like since this morning. It takes very long to decide on a drawing. Well, yeah, man, that's the process of creativity, bro. Usually it doesn't just show up on a whim. Here we go. Now we're talking. Still not perfect, but who cares? Alright, I'll start a folder. Move all of these layers into the folder. Yep. That way I can start. I sort of smacked my mic over there a little bit. Sorry if that made a really bad noise. Okay, but now I can start doing the line art. Which might be a bit tricky because his hair is it glows yellow, so I can't do the line art with black. I'll do it with black for now, and then I'll just use like Protect Alpha or something to change the color of the line art later. And I gotta use the stabilize a little bit. Does this look okay? I've never drawn like these kinds of like they're not bangs, but like you know, the strands of hair that go on the side of your face. I've never done that before, so I don't know how mine look. I'm sorry, I'm skipping the song. From now on, I should probably pick a figure on Pinterest that has just muscle, and now I'm showing because clothes make it funny to try and draw the muscles. Yeah, that's true. It's it's pretty hard to try and figure out where all the muscles are if the references you're using or if the people in the references are clothed. But just watch a few Proco videos and you'll be good. I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm extremely sleepy. I slept through all of my classes today. I got back to campus yesterday, and I skipped the one and only lecture that I had last night because I wanted to sleep. Um, but I didn't like. I slept in the evening, couldn't fall asleep in the middle of the night, and I just stayed up playing Spider-Man all day, or all night actually. So I went to sleep at like 6 a.m. and I slept through all of my lectures today, like literally all of them. Sick. Uh, I mean, yeah, but like, probably shouldn't be doing that. Bad, but sick. Yep, pretty much. Sorry for the background noise. I do have a roommate after all. I hear kitchen fridge. Nah, we have a fridge in our room, but I think you just heard the door. My line art is done for my piece. Damn, bro, you're fast, bro. You really are. I'm not even halfway through mine. Bruh, I can't concentrate on any drawing as of now. Think I might sit this one out on drawing. Hey bro, some days are just like that, man. I'll show you some pictures of my sketchbooks. After we're done with the stream, I'll post them on the Discord. So you can see just how scatter-minded I am. I wish I could be like those people who had like really nice and neat looking sketchbooks that like feel really good to page through. But no, my sketchbook is like an absolute mess. To be fair, I simplify my muscles quite a bit, and I also tend to intentionally make my art messy. Oh, you're justifying the speed. Oh, okay. All right. No, nothing. That's not necessarily a bad thing. I like a little bit more detail in my art. I really hope none of these Minecraft songs are copyrighted, bro. If they are, I'm screwed. Pretty sure Minecraft music can't copyright. I hope you're right, man. Actually, this part of the hair doesn't even make sense. But if it is, what's the worst that might happen? Is my question. Well, um, absolute worst that can happen is that I get a strike on my channel, and 3 strikes means that my whole channel gets sniped off of YouTube. Um, if I get off light, if it is copyrighted, I might get off light and just get off with like a copyright claim, which is basically where they just take all of my YouTube revenue from this stream. Which I don't really care because I don't make a lot of revenue from live streams anyway because not a lot of people watch them. My only concern is getting a strike. If I get a strike, then that's really bad. But if it's just the like a copyright claim, I don't care. Oh my god, I'm extremely tired. I might end the stream soon. Not soon, like not in a few minutes, but probably like in an hour and a half, because I am extremely tired. I, I didn't have dinner yet. Vexitiens. Wait, Tiens? Vexitiens? Vexitiens? I have no idea how to pronounce that. But how's it going? Welcome to the stream, bro. Even with this, when the stream dies down and there are not that many people, we're still getting new people. Somehow. Like the French word for here? You said it correctly. Tiens? Okay. So it's like Vexi's here? Stream's going up and down? What do you mean? What do you mean going up and down? Like people be joining left and right, then leaving after after a short bit after. Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about like there was some kind of like network issue or something. I was about to be worried. No, not really. I just like the flow of the username and took a random French word. Oh, okay. I'll go by Vexy. Alright. I thought you were French, bro. Can't even lie. Canadian. Have we ever had any Canadians in the chat at least? I think we had one person. I forgot her name though. I remember it was a girl. I think it was Dakota. Something like that. I smacked my mic again, I'm sorry. I do not like the way that this hand is sort of positioned. Let me see if I can... I think that's a bit better. I have short-term memory, so I don't know if we had one. Do you usually only draw humanoid characters? Yeah, pretty much. I think that's the only thing that I know how to draw. Like the only type of characters that I know how to draw. Never seen this guy draw anything else. Hey, alright, hold on. I have like buildings and stuff in perspective and stuff in my Instagram, bro. But yeah, I do like drawing people the most. I just want to draw cool anime characters, man. All there is to it. I know, just meant in general, my bad. Nah, don't worry, bro. Just making a joke. Oh, this line art is really bad. I mean, from afar it doesn't look that bad. Wait. Yeah, well, what if I draw cooler anime characters? Got you there. Damn, I can't say shit. I'm a beginner artist, but my goal is to be able to draw Anthro Andor Kemenu, the most part. I think I'll find a style eventually. Yeah, just don't, just pretty much just draw what you like. Don't think too hard about like finding a style or something. It'll come naturally, trust me. Hold on. I need to see something. I forgot. I only know the like anatomy on this side of the arm, but like on the inside of the arm, I completely forgot everything. Let me go back to my to that previous drawing that I did. Okay, so this is the tricep. I have no idea what this muscle is. I can't even lie to you guys. I struggle with anatomy too, like a lot, and I am not content with the way this is looking. I think if you drew Raiden from Metal Gear, Metal, my God, why can't I speak? I think if you drew Raiden from Metal Gear Rising, it will look really cool in your style. I don't think I have a style, to be completely honest with you. At least, maybe in traditional drawing, yeah, I'd say I do have a style, but like when it comes to digital, I'm still trying to figure out what the hell I'm doing. Nah, the bicep shouldn't be that rounded because the arm is extended, so the bicep is not flexing. Um, well, people got their interests. Wait, is it there or there? That's what's amazing about art there, yeah. Yo, can't wear your buds, bro. Arts, you definitely have a smile. You might, a style. You might not think so, but you do. Well, thank you, bro. Alright, I don't think I need to focus too much on the details of that arm. Hmm. Something feels off here. I think this arm is a bit too long. I think I need to bring this, I need to bring the hand a little bit closer, which is annoying because that means I need to draw the whole rest of the hand as well. Have you ever played any Metal Gear games before? No, I have not. But I did play a lot of PS2 games, which sort of came out around the same time as the Metal Gear Solid games. Or not the Metal Gear, not the Metal Gear Solid games, but the Metal Gear games. Um, my favorite game of all time is Devil May Cry 3, Dante's Awakening for the PS2. That was the first video game I ever played in my life. Well, the first video game with like a proper story mode, and ever since it's been my favorite video game of all time. I did check out Jacksepticeye's video on the remake of Metal Gear though. I think it was Metal Gear Solid Snake or Metal Gear Snake or something like that. It looks pretty cool, honestly. I heard the game breaks the fourth wall a lot too. I haven't played any DMC games yet. Hoping to play DMC 5 eventually to start with. People have been saying that that's the best DMC game, but personally I have not played it. I didn't play any DMC game past Devil May Cry 4. Well, actually that means that I've played every single one except for DMC 5. I really do want to check it out though. I bought this PC recently. This PC that's been giving me problems with CPU cooling. Hopefully I can get that sorted out so I can keep playing games on it. But yeah, people have been saying a lot of good stuff about DMC5. I think your style would look really, really cool with some Metal Gear Rising characters. They're just so cool looking. Alright, drop a name, bro. Drop a name and let's see. Probably won't be able to draw it in this live stream though. But since you're new here, I feel like I do gotta tell you, we do, or at least I try to do live streams every week, unless I have like exams or something. Come on, bro. I got the disc DMC3, just needed a PC to run it. Sadly, my laptop doesn't have a disc inserter. Yeah, most PCs now, most laptops don't even come with a DVD reader. I just emulate the PS2 on my computer. I don't even bother with discs anymore. Raiden or Raiden, I have no idea how to pronounce the name. Or Jetstream Sam. Alright. I will be checking those characters out by the end of the stream. Usually I try to do, or ideally, not usually, because this is the first time I'm doing this kind of stream, where I draw OCs, but ideally I would have liked to do 2 characters, but I am really tired. I really need to go to sleep. Because I was playing video games until 6 a.m. last night, so um, probably by the next stream I will be checking those characters out for sure. Well, I'll check them out today, but I'll probably only get around to drawing them next week. My hand hurts a lot. Ow. I have a cramp. Alright, we're back. Anyone got a relationship yet? Oh my god, bro. No, I don't. Not even sure if I want one, to be completely honest with you. I mean, I do, but like at the same time, sometimes it feels like it's a lot of work. I want the relationship. I don't want the cost that comes with the relationship. You know what I'm saying? Darn. Well, what about you, bro? You got a relationship yet? Nobody. Hey, bro. Don't be sad about it, bro. Actually, funny story, bro. And I hope the people involved in that story are not watching this, or that they won't watch it in the future. I don't think they will, but um, while I was in the U.S., I was on this type of visa. It was called a J1 visa. Basically, it's a visa only available to students outside the U.S. that want to work, and I was on this visa, right? And there were a bunch of other people. There were people from like all over the world. There were people from Bulgaria, people from Mongolia, people from Spain, and there was this one kid who came. He wasn't a kid. He's older than me, but like he looked like a kid. He looked like he was like several years younger than me. His name's Adrian, and he came with his girlfriend, and his girlfriend started like laying into him, bro. I mean, she's a nice person, don't get me wrong, but like, um, at some point she started like gaslighting him, or not gaslighting him, but she was convinced that he was cheating on her, and this caused like a whole fiasco in the house that we were living because we were sharing housing, and trust me, bro. At that moment, I was like, it's times like this where I'm glad that I don't have a girlfriend, bro. Anyways, it took us like about 3 or 4 hours of trying to calm her down, trying to convince her that this guy was not cheating on her. I ain't sad, yo. Don't worry. All right, man. Hey, never know, bro. These days, I guess you never know. That's why you asked the girl to be friends first, yeah? Hey, I don't know, bro. I don't know much about talking to girls, bro. Plus, plot twist, he was cheating on her in her dream. Yeah, probably. I mean, I would work with this guy like 8 hours a day every single day, so I knew for a fact this guy was not cheating on her. But when I tell you, bro, it was literally like a fucking fiasco in the house, bro. I just came back home from work. I literally just wanted to sleep. I just wanted to make some food and go to sleep. And I'm just hearing screaming for hours and hours and hours and hours. I was like, thank God I don't have a girlfriend. Me neither, never had a relationship in my 16 years of living. Well, for me, I've kind of had a few very long situationships, but um, not really like a real relationship. I think the longest situationship that I've ever had lasted 3 or 4 months. That's it. I had a relationship lasted a year, then I found out I was getting cheated on. Damn, that's tough, bro. Sorry about that. Okay, that's sad, man, for both of y'all. Well, you calling me sad, bro? What do you mean, bro? Are these like rookie numbers to you, bro? Go ahead, share your experiences, bro. We've shared yours. Now you have to share yours. I mean, we've shared ours. You have to share yours too. Oh wait. You actually already said that you had nobody. Okay, never mind, bro. I'm just tired, bro. Leave me alone. It was a pretty shitty relationship, anyways. They keep talking about marriage, even though we were both in high school. They were so jealous. I was friends with someone. It doesn't sound like the healthiest, yeah. That's a pretty good looking hand, right? Alright. That's why it's best to get into a relationship around after school, uh, in my opinion. Like maybe during college or something, but preferably after school, I guess. Probably. I mean, because in school, like, you got a lot of people who don't really know what they want, I guess. Looking good. Well, I'm glad you like it, bro. It is your character after all. Hand's better than my own physical hand. Yeah, but the line art is not great though. I don't really have time to fix that though. Cool OC. Well, you're gonna have to tell that to Gabe, bro. He was the one who made the original design. Okay, let me open the other reference now. With the other reference, I really like the way that they drew like the abs and stuff. Well, sort of. I'm not gonna do like a one-to-one copy because this character that's in the reference right now, they look sort of malnourished, if you know what I mean. So I'm not really going for that look, but to be fair, sometimes line art can seem bad because people treat it like calligraphy where it has to be neat and tidy, but it often looks better when it's a bit messy. Yeah, man. Sometimes, bro. At least with me, I hold my line art to a high standard because I've been watching a lot of Jay Marin's videos, and I really like the way his line art is so clean. So I've been kind of trying to mimic it for myself. Your shoulders are bigger uh, than his pecs. Wait, your references shoulders are bigger than his pecs. Yeah, I guess that's the style that they chose to go for. Looks cool though. You can't even lie. I take a lot of artists' knowledge. Oh wait, what? I take a lot of artists I know, and I tend to zoom into their art to really take in the details of how they drew them. And some of the best art I've seen has extremely messy line art. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's fair. I can't even argue with that. I sort of noticed the same for myself, but I don't know. I really like the way Jay Marin like keeps his line art so clean. So I'm kind of trying to mimic that for myself. Not seeing much success though. Well, at least with the live stream, the problem is I'm already very slow at drawing, and I need to be a little bit faster just so I can at least finish one drawing each stream. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people like skipping line art and they clean up sketches. Uh, Never really been a fan of that. Just not my thing. I don't know why. I think it's because my line art is just not my line art, but my sketches are just too messy. Um, they're way too messy that I can't even use them as line art. You know what I'm saying? Like, imagine if you saw this part in in like a bit of line art, bro. This does not look like line art. Bless you, my nigga. Hmm. I have not been paying attention to the chat. Hold on. Hmm. Damn, you guys are writing a lot, bro. The only thing you should stop being is obsessed with making everything perfect. It tends to make drawing take a lot longer and can make a drawing worse. To be honest, I used to do that. I'm a traditional artist. I used to just start to make general values on my drawing and start the drawing question. Though, if I want to practice the sort of anatomy like you do, these muscles and stuff, you got any tips on what to do or maybe start with? Because I'm gonna eventually have to do them. Um, well, with with anatomy specifically, um, I feel like after you get pretty comfortable with drawing shapes, um, like boxes, spheres, cylinders, stuff like that, you can start checking out a lot of like Proko's videos. That's pretty much what I do. I watch a lot of their videos and it tends to be very helpful, but at the same time, Proko's videos, they're sort of too complicated and too in depth. I don't really know how to explain it. Like they sort of go into way too much unnecessary detail. Like they'll teach you about certain muscles that you will never be able to see ever on a human body, and it's sort of like they teach medical level anatomy. So watch some of their videos just so you can kind of understand like which muscles overlap the other ones. Um, and when you're drawing, do the same thing that that I'm doing right now. I have a reference pulled up here on the side because I'm not really sure uh, how the body is supposed to look, right? Um, Earlier in the stream, I was trying to draw this part of the arm that I just completely gave up on, and I completely forgot forearm anatomy. I can't remember any of it, so I literally just went back to my old drawing, and I just uh, tried to see um, what the anatomy looked like, and I tried my best to remember it. Basically, bro, just do your best to use references. Try to learn the muscles, obviously. Look up YouTube videos, but don't get obsessed over it. And just pretty much just try your best. Fake it till you make it, pretty much. I also use really thick lines so it helps with messiness more. Zilat, hi. How's it going, man? Take real pictures and study them. It's easily the best way to learn anatomy. Well, depends, bro. If you take real pictures of yourself, especially if you're not someone who's like very muscular or very lean, it's sort of hard to, learn about muscles that way. Sure, you'll be able to know how, like, where the certain bumps appear on the body and stuff, but you won't really know the ins and outs of the muscles. Um, so drawing someone who's like a lot muscular or a lot more muscular will be a lot more difficult for you, if you know what I'm saying. I guess that could work, but I just mean in general on tips. Hmm. On tips, on tips, on tips. Um, Start with the upper half of the body. Don't try to learn the whole body at once, because anatomy is really, really, really hard and it's really complicated. Um, if you try to learn all of it at once, that's just a recipe for for disaster. That's what I meant to say. Um, so hold on, I'm trying to concentrate here. Learn the upper half of the body first. That's what I did. First, I learned how to draw like the chest, the abs. Then I moved on to like how to draw the arms, and the forearms are, at least in my opinion, the hardest part of of the whole body to draw. Because there's just so many muscles in them. Um, that they're really hard to remember, but almost all of them are visible at some point on the top layer of the skin. So that's pretty much the only tip that I could really give. Supposedly, maybe start on the head and arms. Um, you can get away with not learning anatomy of the arms, because you can just make characters that wear sleeves and stuff. Um, but if you know like the basically the whole torso except the arms, that's pretty good. I don't even know exactly what the back is supposed to look like. So as long as you get like a gist of how to draw the front part of the torso, that'll like massively boost like the aesthetics of your drawings. Is it the most efficient way to learn? Probably not. Just letting you know that. And it takes time to learn, so you'll probably be practicing for a long time before you actually start seeing results. Almost all of my characters wear a skirt or pants or a cloak, something like that covers the legs because holy hell, they suck to draw. Yeah, yeah, they do. But I'm gonna be real with you guys. There is one tip that I don't know if you guys can really make use of this tip because it's something that doesn't really apply to everyone. I'd say the biggest um, factor in my improvement in art, at least in the last year, was my YouTube channel. Because I don't want to say that like most of the time I have no idea what I'm talking about, because everything that I say is backed up by like some of my experience. And I've been drawing for a few years now, like 7 years at this point. Um, but at the same time, people sometimes ask for tutorials about stuff that I straight up just don't know how to draw. Um, and each time when I get asked that, when I get asked for something like that, I see it as an opportunity to like improve. So, for example, that video that I made on how to draw hands, before I made that video, like literally the day before I started recording that video, I had no idea how to draw hands. And I sort of really wanted to make that video because, first off, I thought it would get a lot of views, which it did. And second, I sort of wanted to learn how to draw hands myself. I felt like I was at a point where I needed to learn in order to like keep my progression going. And after I made that video, bro, drawing hands has been so much easier. I mean, it's still really difficult, but it's so much easier. So I'm not saying you should start a YouTube channel just so you can improve your art or whatever, but basically when you make the conscious decision to improve at something that you're aware that you don't know how to draw, that's sort of when you're going to experience the most growth. At least that's how it was with me. My own daily routine, to be honest, makes me improve a lot of my drawings, but I'm still a bit of a coward to do something complicated like perspective with body. I should study more for shortening. Hey man, if you feel like you're ready, if you feel like your art could look a lot better, if you just learned perspective, then hey, go for it, bro. It's hard for me to practice so long. I plan to get into that sort of division anyways. My ADHD brain will try its best. Well, I wish you luck, my friend. But yeah, it's something that I think a lot of people don't realize. It's something that I didn't even realize until, you know, until I started doing it. Whew. Now, the hammer. How many people are watching the stream right now? We got 4 viewers. You guys are the goats. I need to take a quick breather though. I'll be right back. I just need to like drink some juice or something. All right, I'm back. Is coloring a no-show in the future or a possible yes? I'm gonna color this drawing today. Like I'm gonna finish it. I'm gonna do a full rendition, and then I'll do your OC next week. The one that I did, like I sort of posted it on the Discord, but it was not really a real attempt. It was just something that I kind of did in a few hours. Zilat, hi, hi, hi. I see you've been saying hi a lot in the chat, bro. Oh, I think it means a coloring tutorial. Oh, okay. Um, yeah, probably a no-show because I'm not that good at that yet, to be completely honest. Bro, you're torturing yourself. Yes, I am. But hey, bro, I want to turn this into my full-time job, apparently, or eventually. So it's a small price to pay, bro. Okay. I think I should again. I think I should do this on a separate layer. Crazy Blue and Man. No, I meant the drawing. Yeah, yeah, he meant the drawing. No, no, no. Don't worry. I'm gonna do a full rendition. I don't care what time this will be done. I'm staying awake. Uh, it might be staying awake for a while, bro. Good thing it's a Friday though. What time is it for you? For me, it's 11:30. I'm in a different time zone, so I don't have to worry about it. Oh yeah, Gabe, you're in the United States, right? Or in Canada, one of the two, right? Oh wow, it's only 4:30 for me. Damn, so I'm the one who's staying up the latest, pretty much. Yeah, I'm in the U.S. All right. Bro, hold on. Something here feels. Okay. All right, so I can't really follow my sketch too much because I sort of misplaced the the handle and the rest of the hammer. Like you can see that the hammer doesn't really, or the handle doesn't really attach to the hammer at the center, so it looks kind of weird. What do you mean by the latest? I'm right behind you by an hour. Yeah, that's what I mean, bro. If I go to sleep at like 1 a.m. for you, it'll be like 12:30, bro. Or actually 12 a.m. So it's not that bad, bro. Not to mention, I still gotta work on a YouTube video. I really want to finish my manga. I haven't gotten the chance to work on it in a few months, and I really want to work on it now. Alright, you know what I think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna grab like just a different brush, just a random brush, and I'll put it here at the very top. Um, enable protect alpha, and I'll just put this as a different color. I should probably put this as blue or something. I'm making a webcomic for my story now because my autistic brain doesn't like writing. Well, technically, you still gotta write even if you're making a webcomic. The story for my manga is pretty much done already. I just need to finish making the art. Like I already wrote the story. I already know how everything is gonna end. It's only gonna be like a one shot one shot manga chapter. So I pretty much know how the one shot is gonna go already. I just need to get around to making the art, you know. I'm trying to get the angle right because I'm really struggling. That hammer's got you beat. Yep. Bro, pretty much drawing anything that isn't hair, skin, or cloth, I will have the hardest time of my life. I don't know why. I see other people doing it so easily though, but um, with me, nah, bro. I just can't. I don't know why. There we go. If actually I'll reselect this. I'll copy it and put it on a different layer. That way I can move this independently of the rest of the, whoops. Okay, I accidentally saved the image, but it's alright. What was I saying? Oh yeah, anything that's not hair, skin, or cloth, I just won't be able to draw it straight up. Okay. Now I can merge these layers, lower the opacity. And go in with the actual line art. Let me find a reference for a cool looking hammer. I'm thinking about like Mjolnir or something. This one is pretty cool. Hold on. I'll put it up on the screen now. Yep. This one right here. This hammer's pretty cool too. I don't know why I didn't just... Actually, yeah, let me just... I don't know why I didn't just put it up on the reference board in the actual program instead of just putting it as an overlay over the stream. Yeah, this hammer is pretty cool. I think I'm gonna go for something like this. Let me just try something real quick. Whoops, I accidentally closed the thing. Well, reference, the reference board. Okay, let's start making this hammer. Bruh. That's not gonna work. I'm just waiting for you to start throwing hands with your computer, bro. I swear, I think I need to get this checked out because it's really worrying me. I changed the thermal paste and it was working fine for a little bit, but then after a while the temperatures just skyrocketed again. Whoops, I smacked my mic again. I kind of messed up. Okay, hold on. Let me try to fix this. I messed up the perspective of the hammerhead. Eh, it doesn't seem that noticeable though. I don't really want to spend too long because I still intend to like color this stuff and all. I just said a word in Portuguese. That's how tired I am. Yeah, I still intend on rendering and coloring, so I'm not gonna spend too long on the perspective. I'm just kind of sort of gonna keep going the way it is. To be honest, I just be copying parts of the body of the drawing. Wait, of my drawing? Like you're copying parts of my drawing? Oh, he's stealing. He's stealing. Dirty little thief. Should be ashamed of yourself. Bro, I ain't stealing, just bored, yo. Nah, chill, bro. I'm cool with it. Let me check the temperatures on my PC. 70 on the CPU. That's not bad, but my question is like, when the CPU was doing nothing, it was at 70 degrees Celsius. Now that I'm streaming, I'm literally running OBS, a drawing software, and my browser on the background for the music. Somehow the temperatures went slightly down. How is that even possible? Dark magic. Okay, I didn't copy the hammer 1-to-1, but I feel like this is good enough. Alright, because I am lazy, I'm just gonna copy this whole part over. Whoop, flip it over. Enable free transform. I smacked my mic again, I'm so sorry. Alright, there we go. Alright, I feel like the hammer is looking pretty good. Can delete this bottom layer. Delete this one too. Whew. It's 12 a.m. Almost. It's 11:57 right now. Looking good on that hammer. Appreciate it, bro. Okay, now let me fix some of the stuff that's going on over here. Bruh. Not gonna lie, I just nearly had the hand complete. Are you sending it on the Discord? Like the drawing that you're working on? I'm copying the left arm of your of the OC you're drawing, bro. Kind of doing it just to practice a bit of anatomy as a starter for now. It's one way, I guess. Hey, bro. Um, Slow progress is better than no progress, bro. Just keep that in mind, man. Hey, how's it going? Vexy, you came back. How you doing, bro? Progress is progress as long as you find a way to get better. Exactly, bro. Do whatever you gotta do, bro. If you feel like you gotta copy me to improve, do just that, bro. Do whatever you gotta do. The fact, if I catch you using AI knife, I'm gonna give you the same treatment Audi gave Poseidon. How does one use AI on paper? Good question, bro. Good question. I kind of get I got distracted. I was not reading the chat. Um, how does one use AI on paper? It's called hand-eye coordination. I'm more talking if you ever move digital. AI isn't art, and people who use AI aren't artists. They're thieves that should be treated as criminals because they literally are. I ever use AI. I think you meant to say never. I'd rather draw something myself rather than let AI do it for me. I'd rather destroy the experience or enjoy the experience. I don't know why I read destroy. Enjoy the experience. Not doing this for money. That's respectable, bro. Honestly, actual art is so much better anyways. Plus, if I ever do digital, it would either be to try animating one day or to make some pretty sick drawing. After I've gone halfway into my journey on getting where I want to get in my path of art. Sort of how it was with me too. I'm gonna go get some food. I'll be back in a bit. Alright. See you, man. See you in a bit then. This perspective is not accurate in the slightest, but I cannot spend more time on this, bro. We barely have enough time to color this in. Actually, wait, hold on. Oh, these are actual, like... Oh my god, I'm extremely tired. What the hell? Okay, almost done, almost done. Come on. Almost done, at least with the line art. Oh my god, my eyes are starting to close by themselves. I'm extremely tired. Oops. Alright, that's it. I cannot take working on this hammer anymore. Do we still got anyone in the stream? We got one person in the stream. You're the goat. Okay, let me merge all the layers together. I'm that one person, though. You're the goat, bro. You are the goat. Ah, damn it. Okay, never mind. I'm not done yet. I forgot to drop the rest of the handle. Whoops, wrong layer. Oof. Okay. I know I said I was gonna color this tonight, but I'm extremely tired. I'm literally falling asleep on my bed right now. I mean, not on my bed, on my desk. Let me just fill in the base colors at the very least. I won't do the rendering tonight, but I'll at least fill in the base colors. Bro, I got disconnected for a second. All I'm saying, bro, is that I'm not gonna do the rendering today because I'm too tired. But I'll at least fill in the base colors for you, at the very least. Are you back? Alright, what color is this guy? I completely forgot. He's black. Like quite literally black. Alright. I'll do like a very, very, very dark gray. But I won't do black. Oh, how's it going, Gabe? You're back. Wait. His mother, Linnea, the goddess of life, created him from the sun. It's why his skin is like that and his hair is made of starlight. And that's pretty cool, bro. But I can't lie. I am dying. I am literally dying of sleep right now. I straight up just zoned out in the middle of the stream. I'm finna call it a day soon. Oops. Gabe, your character's starting to come to life, bro. How's it going, Akira YouTube? Just some minor fixes that I need to do here and there. Yeah, I just zoned out in the middle of the stream again. My god. Okay. I think I'm gonna call it a night right now. I've fallen asleep like 3 times on the stream already. Thank you guys for, tuning in after 4 months of silence. As always, I appreciate you guys. I really do. You guys that always show up to the lives and you always find time to stay till the end. I'm gonna try to continue this tomorrow if I have time. I'll probably send a message in the Discord like a couple of hours earlier if I do decide to stream. So yeah. All right, I'm gonna end it right here though. See ya.